Hey everybody, Heath here. I want to touch on a very touchy subject, bullying. Bullying isn't only, children aren't only enduring bullying online and in schools and out in the public. Um, People such as myself, adults, are also subject to bullying. For the past few years, I was with an ex of mine and we had problems. I had unhealed pains and traumas. She had unhealed pains and traumas, and it was just toxic. It was great, but on the other side, it was toxic. Um, that relationship taught me so much about myself and about relationships in general. But after the fact, um, I've been being bullied. I don't like saying that I've been being bullied, but I have. I'd get a job, and everything would be going great. And then all of a sudden, I'd lose the job. I was doing drugs because I thought I was going crazy. People were saying I was going crazy when I know that I wasn't going crazy, that there were people following me. They were making themselves known to me, but other people would just see them as ordinary people. It's called gang stalking. Um, it's pretty sick. It's really happening out there. People just say it's a paranoia thing, but gang stalking is a real thing, and I've been enduring it. My family don't talk to me no more. They all say that I need to get help, but really I don't need to get help. I went to a psychologist and I did voluntarily see her for a year, and yeah, no, I learned a lot with meeting with that doctor and everything. I learned a lot about myself and stuff that I was seeing wasn't a figment of my imagination or that. Um, I've been homeless, smear campaigns, just all around bullying. And I've just been standing strong. I'm not letting anything bother me anymore. Um, People would come up to me and try to get me to react irrationally or out of character. I'm a kind, loving soul, and I love people. I care for people. I care for people more than I care for myself. And that's one thing that I've learned on this little journey that I've been on as well, is that I care more for people than I do for myself, which everybody says it's bad, but you know what? It's not, because it makes me feel like the person I am and the person I'm meant to be. I help people when they're in their head, when they're in domestic violence relationships. I've been in domestic violence relationships, and if I would have known then what I know now about people bringing traumas and past relationship struggles to the next relationship, I wouldn't have been in domestic violence relationships. I was subject to reactive abuse. Reactive abuse is an actual thing. Who knows you better than yourself but your partner? You tell them everything. You tell them all your insecurities, your fears, everything. So technically, you're giving them ammunition if they want to use it against you. I was subject to reactive abuse, where my partner would push the buttons that they know that would make me react. And eventually I reacted, and then I was portrayed to be the bad guy. I was portrayed to be the villain, when really I was being abused as well. I just didn't know it then. I need other people to understand that there's a lot of people out there that are said to be abusive. And really, if you look into it deeper, chances are they aren't abusive by nature. They were subject to reactive abuse, and they were being abused as well. Bullying is not fun. It breaks somebody to the point of not wanting to live anymore. I've been to that point where I didn't want to live. I jumped in front of a minivan 2.5 years ago, and I survived. And I'm so glad that I did, because I have a great life to live. I'm meant to be somebody special, meant to be somebody great. And if I would have succeeded back then, I wouldn't be here today telling you about situations. We're losing a lot of men, women, and children to bullying. It pushes people to the brink of not wanting to live anymore, just wanting it to stop. I found, stand up. Don't let it bother you. Stand up as strong as you're meant to be. You're a strong individual. Don't give them the power. You give them your reactions. You give them that energy. They're going to keep bullying you. I just keep going through this world knowing that I'm a good person. When I do have money, which is very rarely because I can't get a job, when I do, I can't seem to hold it for some weird reason, like somebody's stopping me from getting work. But in the end, money I do have, I go downtown and I will pass it off to the next person. Because you know what? Money does not buy my happiness. In my times of struggles, my times of hurt and pain and need, if I was able to help somebody else out on the street with a few bucks, pack of smokes, clothing that I have left over, anything like that, helps me, makes me feel good inside, makes me know that I am a good person, and lets me know that I'm only going through a phase of life. People are going to bully me, let them bully me. I'm not scared. I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. I am a strong individual, and so are you. So if you feel that you're being gang stalked, as they call it, or community harassment, corrupt chaos, street theater, whatever you want to call it, try to tell somebody about it. Somebody that is not going to think you're crazy. Because everybody I talked about this to said I was crazy. Said I need to get off the drugs. I'm not going to lie, I smoke a little bit. But I do it in moderation. I don't do it to numb anything. I don't do it to escape anything. I do it because I enjoy it. People drink. People gamble. I smoke a little bit. It's not right by any means, but I'm a full-grown man, and you know what? I'm not letting it control my life. It's not the reason I'm homeless. It's not the reason my family's not in my life. It's not the reason that I can't get a job. The reason is I'm being gang stalked. I'm being bullied. It is what it is, and it needs to stop. There are people out there, like I said, that are taking their lives because of stuff like this. So when you hear of bullying, don't think it's just the kids that are affected by it. Adults, like you or I, are also affected by bullying. It's just a different type of bullying. Gang stalking, cyberbullying. It's there. People need to open their eyes and understand that it's there. And we need to make more awareness of stuff like this. But if it is happening to you, don't feed into their shenanigans. You take your reactions away. Don't respond the way they want you to. Know you're a strong individual, and just hold your head high and be strong. Keep pushing on through life. A door closes because something happens, you lose your job. Keep pushing on. I've been homeless and stuff for 2.5 years. I don't have my kids in my life. And it sucks. But you know what? I wake up every day. I've been working out. trying to stay fit, trying to keep my energy high, my vibrations high. Because you know what, in the end, bullies are going to stop me. I know that the good guy upstairs has my back. I pray to him all the time that this will stop and that this is just a phase in my life. It's just a little chapter in my journey. And it's meant to happen to let me know that I am a strong individual. Let me know that I'm stronger than I actually thought I was. Because physical strength is nothing. I got physical strength, don't get me wrong. But mental strength is the ultimate strength. Once you learn how to control your reactions, don't respond the way they want you to, and know that you have a strong mind, nothing can take you out. Nothing can bother you. So just know that you're not going crazy if this is happening to you, and just hold your head high and be that same person that you're meant to be. People are going to smear your name. Be who you are. People will see through the lies. They'll see you, the way you walk in life, the way you act. Because people say that when you're not out in public, you're a different person behind closed doors. I'm not. I'm a loving, caring individual. And I'm being abused. I'm being bullied. And it just doesn't bother me anymore. Because you know what? I'm strong. So just be that strong individual you're meant to be. Because this is just showing you how strong that you are. So find that strength and just know you're strong. Don't let them bother you. By you holding your response and you're reactive, you beat them. So just keep pushing on and just know that better days are coming. Take care of yourself and stay strong.